This is Michael Gerace with Clearview Sewer Cams. It is February 14th, 2022, and we are at 1953 Rayshire Street, Thousand Oaks, California, performing a laundry line inspection. We're in the garage, and we're right next to the water heater, and you can see the back door of the laundry room heading out, or excuse me, of the garage heading out toward the back, and then the front garage door heading out toward the street. So we're going to set our camera right at the opening of the clean out, and we're going to zero out our camera monitor so we get a good accurate reading. And it is comprised of ABS plastic pipe and fittings that we can see, and we're going to insert our camera and dropping down into cast iron pipe and fittings. A little debris. Now we're pushing into the cast iron line. We have quite a bit of buildup and debris in the cast iron line. Going to continue. We got a lot of debris, a whole lot of debris in this line. This line should be possibly hydrojetted and possibly cleaned with a picote tool, which is a tool with something that is similar to little bicycle chains that have sharp little blades on them that spin and scrape the walls of the cast iron. Running out toward the front of the house, running out toward the main sewer line. Difficult to tell the exact condition of the cast iron drain line due to the fact that we have so much buildup and debris and corrosion in the line. Right now it does appear to be open, and we did run some water. Ran quite a bit of water through it, so it is taking the water out. Going into a lot of debris right here. I'm going to pause for just a slight moment, run the kitchen sink, and see if the kitchen sink line comes into this. We're going to pause for a moment. We're going to continue to run in right now, and then we'll shut down our water and pull back. Okay, we're going to begin pulling back. This is as far as we could go. And we have a cast iron drain line. We do have a considerable amount of debris and build up on the piping and some corrosion. Piping is an older cast iron line. It should be hydrojetted to clean it up. You have to be very careful of how you hydrojet it, but even if we're very, very careful, there's no guarantee whatsoever that we can't put holes through it. We don't know how thin the cast iron is, and you cannot tell with all the debris and with all the buildup on the line. So we're pulling back. We have specks of something, could be eggshells. Don't know for sure, but we're going to continue pulling back. As I said, there's a lot of debris in the line, a lot of corrosion, which is typical in older cast iron. We're going to recommend that the line be hydrojetted and cleaned up. And this is the laundry line in the garage. So we're going to continue to pull back. And now we're coming back. We have more debris at the bottom of the piping. There's more buildup. Coming back toward our drain line cleanout. We get more debris now a little bit. Coming back toward the end, we had quite a bit of debris. There's some restriction in the joints, not terrible. Seen a whole lot worse. I said one good cleaning, hydrojetting very lightly would probably take care of it and really clean the line up decent. And that will conclude our laundry line inspection. You want to use this one?
Yeah, deposit. Okay, we went ahead and relocated ourselves in the hallway, just in the hallway closet. It does appear that we do have a 2-inch cast iron drain line. And again, this is our hallway closet here. This goes towards the front of the house here. This goes towards the hallway bedrooms. Heads towards the master. And again, this is going out towards the front door area. So this is our 2-inch drain line clean out here, located in the hallway, in the closet. Again, we went ahead and zeroed out here. Now we're just going to drop down. Just take a good look. So again, it does appear to got a little bit of tissue there. So again, it does appear to be cast iron waistline. And again, the cast iron waistline does appear to have buildup and scaling throughout. We're going to make a little bit of a turn. It does appear that we do have a little tie in there. So again, we're going to continue to push out. what we'll do is we'll push out and just use a little bit of force to help us push out. And then once we get out, possibly out towards the front of the house there, we can pull back and take a good look. We're just going to kind of utilize a little bit of force to help us push through and get out towards the front of the house. And then from there we can rinse our line. So we're going to pause here for a moment. We're going to flush the toilet in the hallway bathroom. Just to help us rinse our camera lens, we did transition to our vitreous clay sewer line, and again, this is just out towards the front of the house. So as you're facing the front door, it is on the right-hand side in the plan area. So again, we got a little bit of water to help us clean our camera lens. And what we're going to do is we're going to pause here for a moment, let the water run down, and we'll pull back and take a good look. Okay, again, we're going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And again, we did push all the way out, and we did transition into our vitreous clay sewer line, and again, just at the front of the house, as you're facing the house on the right-hand side in the planter area. And again, we did mark it with an orange flag. And again, as we pull back, you can see that we do got some buildup and scaling throughout the cast iron. And again, cast iron would possibly need to be hydrojetted, get a lot of the buildup, get a lot of the scaling out of the line. And again, just has to be a little finessed and hydrojetted very delicately to not to cause any damage. The vitreous clay, or the cast iron waistline, is a older cast iron waistline, so it is period of the house, and we are in a slab house. So again, we'll just continue to pull back. And again, as we pull back, again, we are in cast iron waistline. And again, we had some debris, some buildup, a little bit of scaling. Make a little bit of a turn. And again, a little more debris, a little bit of buildup and scaling in this area as well. So again, we would recommend having the cast iron waistline hydrojetted, and to get it all flushed out, get a lot of the scaling and buildup out, and possibly out into our city sewer tie-in. So again, we're going to continue to pull back, and we're going to pull up and out of our clean out, and that will conclude our video waistline inspection.
Where did Bart come?